that we have installed Windows 8, let's go and see some features, and let's try to compare it with Windows 7 to see how different they are. So for that, I will now go to Windows 8, okay, that's which I have installed in my virtual machine. So as you could see, that's the splash screen. I'm getting it. There is no start button in the bottom out here. So if you see, there is no start button in the bottom, unlike in Windows 7. If you see in the bottom most, this is Windows 7. You've got a start button, you've got a start menu, but in Windows 8 you don't have it. Okay, now the second thing you could see out here, you've got all these icons over here, is it not? So these icons, basically I have linked my Windows or Microsoft account while installing Windows, so it automatically created this Outlook for me as an easy way to go and check my mails. So if I click on this, it'll take me to my Outlook email. Similarly, if I click on this, it's going to take me to the calendar. And on the same front, it's also created me a couple of favorites. Now those favorites are not shown as a favorite out here, it's shown in a very nice way as icons out here. As you could see out here, there is a weather out here. So if I click on this, weather was usually a favorite in your Microsoft Internet 8 Explorer, is it not? Now it's created an icon out here, so I can simply click on that and immediately take me to the weather website. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's start by exploring the Internet Explorer. So the new Internet Explorer, as you could see, if I click on this one, so now it's taken me to my home page, as you could see out here. So it's so fast. Now the question is, I've come to the new Internet Explorer, and now I want to go back to my previous splash screen. So there is no place, there is no start button, and I can't see a place to minimize it. Like on the top, these icons, what you see is coming from Windows 7, but Windows 8 GUI doesn't have a place to minimize this. So how do I minimize it? How do I go back to my splash screen or to my desktop? The easiest way is, as you could see, if all you have to do it is in the bottom, you come in the corner and you place your mouse out here. So did you see that start thing has come up? So that small start icon that has come up, if you click on that one, that's what is going to take you back to the start screen. So that's how you basically come back, or you come back to your desktop or to this splash screen. So that's about Internet Explorer. Now let's go back to Internet Explorer. Now pretty much all the features are pretty much same, but the address bar is not on the top. Now by default it's at the bottom. So say for instance, if I want to go to google.com, so as you could see, automatically it's showing those results right here. So it's pretty good, is it not? So now when I click on this one, now it's come to the google.com. okay, now the other feature is, whenever you are here, when you simply click the right click on Internet Explorer in Windows 8, it's going to show you all your favorites at the top of the screen. So I am now doing right click. Okay, so as you could see, as soon as I click on right click, it's showing me where am I currently. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let me just go back, okay, to the page I was, and let me right click here and see. Currently I'm on this page. So basically it shows me the tabs out here. Okay, the windows in Internet Explorer that's open over here. Okay, now another feature out here which I have discovered was, right from this screen you can also see the settings page. So as you could see out here, all you have to do it is take your mouse in the rightmost bottom corner, and this screen has come up, as you could see. So this is again a shortcut out here. So you can, there is a find or search function right here. Okay, then you've got share function over here. You've got, when you click on this, it will take you back to the start screen, and then you've got the settings out here. Okay, if you want to change that settings, you can simply click on this. So let's click on the settings to see what happens. So this basically leads you to Internet Explorer settings. So when you click on Internet option, this is pretty much same as Windows 7 Internet Explorer 8. So when you click on that, it will show you the Internet Explorer settings, which you can change out here. Okay, now go back. Okay, and you can also see the other details in this settings out here. If you see in the bottom, you've got the network settings, you've got the volume settings out here, so you can change the volume out here. If you click on this, look how intuitive and how good the GUI it is. Okay, then comes the keyboard. Okay, the keyboard settings, so I'm not going to click on this one now, I don't want to change it. And the power settings, so when I click on this, you can shut down or restart your computer straight from here. Okay, so that's how it is. Now if I want to get rid of this one, how do I do it? I think potentially when I click on this one, it'll go off. Yeah, it's gone off. So let's do one thing now. Again, let's go back to the splash screen and let's see the other features. Okay, so if I go back, if I want to go back to my desktop or the splash screen, again in the bottom. Okay, that's one way of doing it. As you could see, click on that, I'm back. Okay, now the other thing apart from the Explorer that I've just shown you is the desktop. This is like a splash screen, or I would say, or what I've read it is called as Metro Desktop. Okay, which is a very user friendly desktop. But if you really want to see your actual desktop just like Windows 7, like so you need to click on this one. So this one is the real Metro Desktop. This icon out here with a couple of sunflowers. So when you click on this one, look, that's your desktop. So it looks so good, is it not? It's a completely new picture out here, and I would say the feeling is it's not different from Windows 7, is it not? So as you could see, the icons are right here, and just like Windows 7, you've got this function over here. You know, you can see all the icons out here. You can see your volume settings. Okay, you can see your network from here. Okay, and so on. And what is not there on this desktop is your start button and the start menu. But apart from that, I think pretty much things are pretty much same, is it not? So you've got like the Internet Explorer over here in the bottom. So as you could see in the bottom out here with me, the bottom most is Windows 7. So just like this, there is no difference, is it not? And again out here you see the same icons out here, the same here, the dates are also here. Now what's different out here is this menu. So when I go in the bottom out here, in the bottom of Windows 8, in the bottommost right hand corner, this screen comes up, and again, you know, it just shown me the date also quite such that I can quickly have a look. Okay, look at this. So the date, time has also come, and the settings have come. So basically the GUI is made such a way that it has excuse me, it has taken off the requirement of the start button at all. And to be honest with you, I really don't feel the need of start button, just that I'm used to it. So the moment I installed, I was just searching for the start button. But as I've started using it, I am really feeling comfortable using this kind of desktops and the new features in Windows 8. Okay, now just like Windows 7, if I want to go and change like change my different windows in the operating system, what I used to do was Alt and Tab, is it not? So Alt and Tab used to take me to different windows, and just that's what happens out here as well. So let me just go back to the start splash screen, and if I do Alt Tab, so as you could see, this is just as Windows 7 feature. So there are different features out here. Okay, as you could see, I have opened all these applications. Okay, so that's another feature that's there as a part of Windows 8. Now let me just go back to start screen, and I'll show you a couple of other features. Now the thing is, this one is integrated very tightly with Outlook, so that's the reason you can see Mail and, you know, SkyDrive, which is like freebies offered by Microsoft, I believe. Then you've got the feature of Maps. So when I click on Maps, it opened me the maps out here, as you could see, and then I can have a look at the maps. And if I right click on this, hold on, it's just the map feature, right? it's just an application. Okay, so let me just go back and let's see what I want, what all I want to show you now. Now these are all my applications. So if you were using a touch screen uh, desktop, a touch screen computer, then instead of using the mouse, which I'm using it currently, all you can use it is your finger to browse, just as what I have shown you. And it's very easy. It's just like, you know, while you use your iPad or iPhone or Windows phone, it's just like that. Okay, now I'll scroll on the right hand side to see a couple of other icons that are lying out there. So as you could see, most of these icons are by default. So this is the default installation of Windows. I haven't changed anything at all. So when I click on the music, it takes me to the music application. Okay, and it says that a new version of application is currently available. So optionally I can download that. So it's trying to connect, but let me just leave out here. It's just showing me the updates of all the applications that are required. Okay, so I can simply go and update them all by simply hitting on the install button. So what will happen is each of the updates will be downloaded and will be installed automatically, as you could see in the bottom of the screen. Now I don't want to do that at the moment. We will show you a couple of other features. Okay, so let's just go back to the start now. And now what I want to show you was, if you right click out here, let's right click, and you can see all the applications that are currently installed. So as I've just right clicked it, and as you could see, this small icon has come which shows all the apps. So when I click on this one, all the applications are shown out here, right? So it's just like most of the applications are pretty much similar to, you know, what's there in Windows 7, but I just see that the graphical user interface and usability is improved, in the sense, if I'm using a touchpad based computer, then I feel really better. And the other thing I am really struggling with, or really used to it, using the start key or the start button and going through that. So I think it will take me a little time to actually get used to this kind of an environment, but I really feel much better looking at all the new icons, the new desktop screen, and the way, you know, the settings are shown, how fast I can reach all the things are pretty good. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is how to take off these icons, you know, the easy icons that are coming on the desktop. I think it's probably similar to what I've seen on other operating systems or other, you know, other computers like iPad. Now it's very good, but the thing is, I really don't want all these on my desktop, because all these have come by default, which is good. Now I want to get rid of few of them. So in order to get rid, it's very easy. Simply right click here. So as soon as you right click, you can see in the bottom, unpin from start. So if you say unpin from start, and as soon as I click on this, this will disappear. Okay, so I really don't want this. It's you know, something which is not to do in my day-to-day work. So I simply click on this. So as soon as I click, it'll go off. So as you could see, this is gone. Okay, so these were basically the major features that you had on Windows 8 operating system. Although there are many features, but that's what I could notice the moment I've logged into Windows 8 after first installation. Now the last thing I want to show you is how to shut down Windows 8. Okay, so if you, as we have seen previously, if you come at the bottom out here and click on this, so this menu in the right of the screen comes up. Okay, now I believe I should be clicking on settings. Okay, yes, so when I clicked on settings, now there is a icon out here for power. Okay, that through that I can tell Windows 8 to basically shut down or restart Windows 8. Okay, so let me just click out here, When I click on this one, it says shutdown. So I click on this to shut down my machine. So like that, now it's shutting down. Let me just shut down very quickly. And the other thing I've noticed is shutting down and starting Windows 7 and Windows 8. Uh, as compared to Windows 7, I feel that Windows 8 is pretty fast, but I'm not sure why it is fast. Probably because I haven't installed all my applications so far in Windows 8, so probably that could be the reason it's very fast. But apart from that, I feel I'm pretty much impressed from Windows 8 and the new features it has to offer.